Hello everyone, and welcome on this video. Today we gonna see my top 5 Warframe for defense mission. Let's go. Zaku is an amazing frame. His 1 allows him to put void damage for its weapons. His 2 steals up to 14 weapons from enemies, to use them as a source of damage from Zaku directly. If that is not enough, his 3rd ability allows him to corrupt enemies, who will then hit their allies. You can have up to 14 friends with you, but what makes this ability so strong is that it can strip armor at 100%. Yes, you heard that right, 100%. This ability goes to 28 meters with my range, but you can put multiple enemies in the gaze state, and so increase more the range. In addition, Saku's 3 normally lasts about 20 seconds, but if you have your 4 activated, the timer from your 3 does not decrease. So if you watch your cooldowns, you can have 100% strip armor for the duration of the entire mission, very useful in Steel Path by the way. Now let's talk about his 4, the Vast Intimate. This ability allows him to dodge 75% plus. Insane. But you can go up to even more dodge percentage. The technique is to use a Demos Kavat. The Sly Volpafula, which with 2 mods will allow your Zaku to be almost immortal. Basically with Zaku, all you have to do is run, use your 3 to strip the armor from enemies, steal their weapons, and he destroy everything down for you. It's fun, no? Personally, I like it a lot. Mesa is one of my favorite choices when I go on a defense mission. This Warframe can just kill your opponents even before they spawns. It's the Cowboy Warframe.
Listen, asshole. There's 1 of you and 6.
The only one. Mesa. Her 4 allows you to kill anything that moves around, simply by holding down your right click and turning. Isn't life beautiful? The only negative point that we could give her, is that in Steel Path, her 3 which allow her to reduce damage from distance, is unfortunately not efficient enough up against damage from enemies 120 plus. But other than that it's a great Warframe, very good damage and damage reduction which is good, up to a certain level. You also have your 2, which allows you to block enemy weapons for a short time, which can be a good defensive skill with a bit of range. On the other hand, your 1 is crap, do not use it. You will need your energy for your 4, so try to keep a maximum. Cora is one of those Warframes that I call, wait and see. I love her playstyle because I'm a lazy man. And it will suit all the lazy people in this video for sure. Her 4 allows him to place a dome, which depends on the range. If you have a lot of range, use a ranged weapon, or you ability 1 Whip Claw, for killing those enemies held it in the dome, because enemies will swing into. Besides being an extremely defensive skill, the Cora Dome has a very interesting augment for the farm. Pilfering Strangledome, which gives 65% extra loot on an enemy held in the dome. That makes her an extremely good Warframe for defense missions, but also for long runs of survival, where you want to farm a maximum of resources. You also have your precious Kavat, Veneri, who can help you damage, protect or heal you. Obviously you have to put mods, and a lot of forma, but it's still pretty good in my opinion. My boy Limbo, what a peaceful Warframe. Even his face looked peaceful.
Hello there.
Limbo is a magician.
You shall not pass!
He can stop time, put the enemies in another dimension. But the truth is, its potential is enormous. Its real enemy are the bubbles of nullifiers. Because when those bubbles hit your 4, it instantly cancels out, and that's crap. So if you really want to take Limbo to make a defense, avoid Corpus, or take a very short range, and maximum duration build. Personally I play with a lot of range, and quite a bit of duration, because I play with the augment mod of his 3, which allows him to increase the damage inflicted by 30%, for each enemy affected by his 3. Note that the augment mod for your 3 will only work if you are in your rift, you will be able to directly hit the enemy and get the damage buff. So in addition to have enemies completely frozen, they are weak. What more can we ask for? A coffee? Okay, no problem. Well, now it's time for the queen to take her place, right? This Warframe is simply amazing, no matter where you take her, in Steel Path, in survival, in extermination, in defense. Regardless, she's the queen of the nuke. Do you remember this?
Tactical nuke incoming!
Goddamn, I'm an old guy already. Well, this bomb is Saren. Her kit is monstrous. Her 2 allows her to create a double, that will attract fire from enemies for a moment, and which will give you move speed. Her 3 allows you to add toxin damage to your weapons, doubled for melee weapons, but also to burst your spores directly on contact which will allow you to better spray your spores. But that's not all, she also has her ultimate ability, which allows her to do damage similar to an atomic bomb and clearly nuke entire maps. She's so strong, it gets ridiculous when you compare her to other Warframes. She is truly the queen of defense missions. All you have to do is press your 1, then activate your 3 to detonate your spores, hit the enemies with a ranged or melee weapon. If you are in really trouble, you can press your 2. And press your 4 to nuke the map. It's such a satisfying gameplay, I'll never get bored of it, I guess. Or?